Yo, what is poppin', ladies and gents? It's your boy Stef Bryant back here again with another Unordinary reaction. God damn it, I have to grab something. Alright, so last time, what was it? So we saw Claire using her clairvoyance, all that extra shit. I ain't trying to do no puns or nothing, but you know. So like, yeah, she used her clairvoyance, and she saw that John could use his ability. And at the end of last episode, we saw he tried to copy the guy with the whatever, the hand beam, the ki blast, all that Dragon Ball Z type shit. And then he got clocked in the face, and then he was like, "Oh my god, guys, I can use an ability." So like, he was like hella hype, even though he just got clocked in the face. He forgot all about that pain. Man had like dopamine, anesthesia, adrenaline, all that shit in his head. He was like, "Guys, I know I just got the shit beat out of me, but it don't even matter because I have an ability." So he was like on all that shit, all those nice hormones, bro, all of that. So other than that, let's just hop right into the video. Oh, by the way, I know a lot of y'all be watching my shit and not subscribing. There's like how am I getting 3,000 views on an episode? I only got 1,000 subs. That don't make no sense. Subscribe if you want to watch my shit, because I know you coming back on a week-to-week basis. So let's hop into this episode 182. Things started ramping up once we graduated middle school. Super fire pick. I really like this pick. Visions of John becoming slightly more frequent because of all the time we had spent together. Whenever I got information on his ability advancement, I'd run over to his house and we'd discuss it. I don't think it'd be as simple as projectile ability. I'm seeing you as use all kinds of different ones. Ooh, really? Being able to use all types of abilities? Wow, I can't wait. Hey, don't get too excited now. We still have no idea how it works. Can you recall what led to your ability activation? What did you do and what did you feel exactly? Oh my god, I can't talk. Well, after you told me the ability I had, I went and did research on how to use it. Once I had a decent grasp of how it worked, I practiced it on my own. And that was so frustrating because it never worked. Yeah, but you got it to work against Oliver. Yeah. For some reason, when he used his ability the last time, I felt empowered and everything just clicked. Okay, so right away, I could already tell you guys. Oh, my bad. By the way, if the volume is like really like loud or some shit, like my voice sound hella high, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry about that. But this already relates to the aura manipulation whole thing. He's like, I felt empowered and everything just clicked. Okay, so we already know that he can just copy the ability, all that shit, or like whatever. So obviously he needs to see somebody use their ability. Not even see them use their ability. He has to like feel them like activate it or some shit. And that's exactly what happened. So I haven't really had the same feeling since then. Of course, because like nobody's activated their ability. Apparently, I'm gonna assume it's harder to activate the ability if it's more complicated. So he can supposedly use all types of abilities, but he had trouble until someone else used theirs first. Hey John, do you think your ability could have something to do with imitation? Hell yeah. I mean, how would I know? But I guess it could be possible. Could be a possibility, since it lines up with your visions and all. Jeez, this makes things way more complicated. Hey, why don't we test it out? They could just call one of their boys over and like, what's his name? The guy with the yellow hair. They could just call him over and like have him like activate his shit, and they could just try to copy it. I could try it out on you. No way, my clairvoyance is a pain. I can't even figure it out myself, and it activates randomly. We should start with something simpler. Ooh, what about Adrian? See, there we go. Thinking outside the box now. That's his name, Adrian. Alright, nice. Episode 182, but we already knew that shit because I pulled up with the numbers this time. Me? But I don't want to fight you. You don't gotta fight him, kid. You just gotta activate your ability. Come on, Adrian. It's just a quick little experiment. Please help us. Oh, great one. What is this anime type foolery right here? Come on, bro. After some convincing, he agreed. Ugh. There we go. This is a very this is John before he became the Joker. No, this is John before he became the John he was before he got kicked out of school. And in less than a week, John figured out Adrian's ability and was able to imitate it. Okay, from now on, you have to pay attention to everyone's abilities. The more knowledge you have, the easier it will be to mirror them. Okay, so this kind of makes sense because since like obviously, so the number one thing that comes to my mind when it comes to like him like paying attention to people's abilities is like specifically Blake. So Blake, I don't care how you pronounce it. So when Blake saw him use the thing with the like, he shot lasers from all 5 of his fingers, he was like, how the fuck do you do that? So obviously this is John. He's been paying attention to abilities since about this point, I guess. So something tells me obviously he studied people. There's not gonna be one person with just the same with like. There's not gonna be just one person with that type of ability. Of course, I don't know about John's ability. John's ability is special. I don't know if he got it from his mom or like it's in his bloodline or whatever, or maybe just fucking imitation. But obviously Blake's ability is something that multiple people should have. So we spent our entire vacation studying, trying to get insight on as many types of abilities as possible. I would assume they have like books and shit on like, you know, ability elements. Yep. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Here's a couple more. So they really do have a freaking library full of books. So like, this is kind of cool. So you could just like, if you know what your ability is, you can just go to the library and just pick out a book and see like, oh, does this match my ability? Is it like a long range type? Is it something like body enhancement? That's pretty much the way I guess is gonna work. So I think he could like probably like apply the same principles, because Remy's ability, like the lightning things, like the freaking like she could shoot that shit in like it's close range, long range. I guess it could work the same way with Blake. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. It might work that way. Like you could just like, how do I explain it? It's like, oh my bad. Let me just read this shit actually first. We read through ability related books. We analyzed my visions. I saw you do it like this. Probably the best way to stabilize the shot. Yeah, some shit like this. Like you can apply the same principles. That's the best way to say it. Okay, I see. We watched demonstration videos and professional tournaments. So they got tournaments and shit like this. I know they had turf wars, but I didn't know they had like tournaments and stuff. That's cool. Hey, can you tell where she's channeling to? Hands and feet, it seems. Not bad. Then finally, high school started. Man's coming in hella confident. You said, I'm Big Bad John. After having prepped all break, we were eager to put our research to the test. High school was so much different from what we were used to. Bump. Ooh. Everyone was stronger, and people were generally more aggressive. Hey. Better watch where you're walking, squirt. What the fuck? Nobody says that stupid shit. But we both knew going in that this would be the perfect training ground. Ooh, training. The training arc is here, and we took full advantage of it. John took on every challenge he possibly could. Oh yeah, because the way the schools work is that they're it's a ranking system. If you beat somebody higher than you, or like somebody lower than you gets beat, or whatever, some stupid shit like that. Like if you beat somebody higher than you, then you take their spot. So I don't know if it's like a ladder. Like how does it work exactly? How do they fall? Do they just take your spot? Because like, say you're number 5, right, and the person who beat you is like number 500 or like 200. Do they just fall all the way to 500 even though they're stronger than a lot of those people? How does it exactly work? That's the one thing I wish I would know. But I know for a fact that like the guy's gonna take your place because they beat you. So I don't know exactly how it would work with like the plus minus, how you would fall. Ouch, that hurt like hell. Maybe if you strengthen the rest of your arm too, then the recoil won't affect you as much. So this is already one thing we got off the bat, is like obviously strengthening your body does help with an ability. That's like probably the one reason also that John is like training and shit all the time. If you're like ability is body enhancement, and like you're like punching the grounds and shit, or like you have strong punch or whatever goofy crap like that, of course you're gonna have to train the rest of your body so it can handle the force and the recoil. At first, we did more observing than anything else. With anything that spans a wide area, my aim gets all wonky. Yeah, but you don't have to hit every single shot with those. It took some time to get into the swing of things, but eventually fighting became easier. Ooh! Weave! That's a fire-ass pick. I wonder what this guy's ability is, like some fast movement type shit. Huh? Slow sweep? That's a Pokemon move. Hit him with that Hitmonlee. Oh, ooh, smashed. I wonder if at this time John knows that he can copy multiple abilities yet. Pretty soon he managed to win his first real match. Yeah, I beat him. You did it. John was naturally gifted. And to top it off, I was providing him with info from his future self. As a result, his ability was able to grow at an alarming rate. He won fights again and again until losses became rare for him. And by the end of our first year, his understanding of aura and ability fundamentals were so advanced, he was able to mirror most abilities without much effort. Alright, nice. That's where we're going now. The whole aura thing. That's what I'm talking about. The three of us didn't need to hide anymore. John had our backs. He was strong enough to protect us. For how long though? Haha. Until the change came. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. I was so glad. I had helped accomplish something incredible. I finally felt like I had something to be proud of. Is this where it started? This is where it all starts, I'm gonna assume. Because it just like automatically just comes off like that. Not so tough anymore, huh? Maybe that's why it took me so long to notice. What the hell? Where did you get that ability from? I don't know. My genes, my genetics. It's your ability. Huh. Feeling pretty dumb now, huh? You jealous that I'm way stronger than you? Okay. Shut up. Don't flatter yourself. You're nothing but a fraud. Man, this guy deserves his beating now. What did you say? Hey, he's just trying to get under your skin. And it worked, so don't listen to him. He's not worth our time. Oh wow, that's like so ironic, isn't it? Come on, let's go. John, I don't care how strong you are. You're still a cripple in my eyes. You got your ass beat. Shut the fuck up. You can't talk shit anymore. There we go. Smash his face in. Turn him into... Bro, Joker his ass, alright? Shut the hell up, dumbass. Ooh, smash his head in. Crush it. Break the wall. Come on, bro. I wonder if these walls are like reinforced with like concrete or some shit. Who said you could talk? This is where it all started. When John acted out like that, I realized for the first time we had become just like them. Yeah, that's what I was paying attention back to. Say that again to my face, you piece of shit. Nice. I like this type of shit. Because he did it first, so he deserves it. You know, an eye for an eye in my book. Violent and aggressive. Looking down on people weaker than us. I mean, they did it first, so... I don't like that whole thing about people being like, yo, you know, if you do the same thing as them, it makes you the same as them. No, it doesn't. If you kill a murderer, what does it make you? It doesn't. Sure, you could call it like, you didn't commit a crime technically, because it all depends on like the circumstances that took place. If somebody's beating the shit out of you, you don't just stand there and take that shit. If you beat them back up, it's not the same. You're not the same as them. You're not freaking just like randomly taking on somebody that's weak and helpless because they started it. So, if somebody's trying to murder you, what are you gonna do? You're gonna defend yourself. Looking down on people weaker than us and abusing them. Hey, what's all the noise? John, what the hell are you doing? Let him go this instant. Where the fuck are these securities guys in Wellston? Huh? Man, these guys don't do shit. Come on. I don't know. He was sent to the principal's office, and that's the last I heard. It sure is taking him a while. Hope he's okay. Hey, Adrian. Do you think John has been acting different lately? I haven't really noticed. What makes you think that? Well, for one, he seems more aggressive. I mean, it's all that pent-up anger from getting beat down for like ages. Elementary school, all of middle school. I think anybody would freaking explode with anger at that point. Ugh, finally done. John! Hey, what took so long? I was getting a scolding. What do you think? Everything okay? No. I got after-school detention for a week. So you can get detention for beating the shit out of somebody really bad. Where the fuck was that when they were getting their shit beat up? Man, what's this biased goofy shit? Come on. Because I went too far. So yeah, all that stupid shit. Come on, you can go too far. Let this guy know that life is not what it seems. What a load of bullshit, right? Facts. You already know how we do. Not necessarily. I think they have a point. Oliver had already lost. You didn't need to go back in. I mean, it's not like they don't do the same thing though. Don't they like beat down those who are already beat the shit down? There'd be guys like ganging up on one person and nobody says shit. So It's like, this is the world that they live in, so this is the norm. This is the social norm. And he didn't have to say all that extra shit. See, bro, if you can't back up what you say, keep your mouth quiet. Come on. Well, you let it get to you, and now you're the one in trouble. Who cares? I still got to beat his ass, so it's worth it. Anyway, Claire, you got any new pointers for me? Not yet. If something comes up, you'll be the first to know. Just be patient. Lame. Whatever then. I'm gonna go look for someone to practice against. Right now, how about homework? Screw that. I need to let off some steam. Oh shit. We got bad boy out here. Later. And that's the end of the episode. Alright. So I just want to look at these comments real quick. I hope Claire and Sarah together can help John's anger issues. Okay. Wow, I feel bad for Claire, how much pain she probably went through after John changed, especially because she helped him. Okay. You know, I was actually going through the old chapters. That chapter specifically where what's it called? Where Adrian pulled up on John. He was like, Claire is planning some shit against you. So I was looking at it again, and I was like, all right, so we already know pretty much the reason why Claire attacked him. Well, not attacked him, but ganged up on him with the rest of the students. But we didn't really exactly know the backstory. All I read was that she was so like what Adrian told John was that she was using him the whole time after she found out what his ability was, some shit like that, and that she's planning to jump him after school, something like that. And he just beat the shit out of him. Well, he smacked him, and then like he went there and they found out for himself. So I can already see where this shit is going, but it's like, it's those small things that we have to look back into. After I was reading the old chapters, I was like, there's some things in these old chapters that are just like open up so much clues nowadays. So if you guys really want to have like a deeper understanding with the story, I suggest you just like read back those older chapters. But my thoughts on this episode, it was a pretty good episode. It was pretty decent. It's not no like crazy shit. It was like average, a little bit like 7-ish, 6-ish, about 7. Yeah, I'll give it like a 7 maybe, somewhere around there. It was not too bad. It wasn't bad. It was good though. What's it called? It had like a lot of explanations about the past, so like some inquiry about John's ability, so that was pretty nice. It didn't tell us exactly everything. I assume that we're gonna get more info on his ability the next episode, even though we just found out that like, yeah, we kind of found out the reason why he's able to, like, you know, why he knows how to use these abilities at Wellston so easily, and like how come he's so good at using them, because he studied multiple abilities, so like, and he watches like videos and shit on them, so like that explains why he's so good at using abilities, even though he probably has like never used it before. He just sees how to use it, so he knows how to, so he knows all that advanced shit. So that's really cool. But other than that, hope I didn't ramble on too long. Hope y'all like my explanations and shit, with all that extra, my opinion. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below, check out the rest of my videos, because the playlist will be somewhere here, like with my rest of my Unordinary reactions and like my podcast. By the way, the Discord will be down below in the description and in the comment section, so hope y'all join that shit too if y'all want to talk to me or like talk around with the comment community and all that. So peace out.